Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, March the 23rd, and it's morning briefing time. First of all, this morning, a snapshot of the region. You have some updated numbers from the unaccompanied children as of Monday. A whole list of declarations there. No changes to our F-mags this morning, and you do see the updated numbers from the damage assessments that are going on around the region. Now we'll switch over to the geo platform this morning. And as you can see, we've got lots of colors on the map. Brian's going to tell us all about those here in just a moment. Before we go there, no changes at the national level. Both are at level 4 steady state. No changes here at the region. Both are at level 4 steady state. Looking at our state EOCs this morning, all are at level 4 except for Louisiana, which is at level 3. And we were notified just moments ago, Oklahoma EOC will go to level 3 at noon, and that is due to the high fire danger that Brian's going to tell us about in just a moment. No changes to the status of our IMAT, both are deployed. Looking at shelters this morning, Louisiana is 6 for 177, and Texas is at 9 for 58. Those numbers are staying pretty much stable, not bouncing up or down very much right now. Looking at power outages this morning, Louisiana 641, Texas 534. All the rest are well below 100. And now we'll turn it over to Brian to tell us all about the weather.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Yes, lots of colors on the map, like you said, Paul. All the pinks and the orangish colors there are for fire weather concerns and wind concerns again today. Going to be a similar story as what we had yesterday, where it's not just your run-of-the-mill fire weather concerns out west. This is a little bit higher than normal. We have extremely critical fire weather conditions. It's a little bit further east than what we had yesterday, though. Today it's going to be from southeast New Mexico and West Texas northeastward into western and central Oklahoma for today. And then later on today we'll have a severe weather threat further to the east, and that's going to be late afternoon and this evening and into the overnight period. So taking a look at the rivers, things continue to improve. We're now down to only one river gauge in northeast Louisiana, the Ouachita River at Monroe. That is at major, and it's forecast to crest today and basically be a flat crest for the next 4 to 5 days. All other areas that were in major are now down to moderate, and will just continue to slowly recede over the next several days. As far as the concerns across the region for the next 5 days, like I mentioned today, fairly busy this evening and overnight as far as severe weather is concerned. Things really won't start to get going until probably the late afternoon, early evening, and then they'll ramp up even more overnight after midnight tonight. We'll start to see the chance for severe thunderstorms increase. It is going to be primarily damaging winds and hail. Tornado threat's pretty low, especially because of the timing that I mentioned. It is going to be in the overnight period, and so that should limit the tornado threat for the most part. As far as tomorrow, we could have some lingering severe thunderstorms, really just strong to severe in the morning hours, early morning hours from southeast Texas into northwest Louisiana and eastern Arkansas. But then the severe thunderstorm risk will be diminishing on Thursday as the showers and thunderstorms move out of the region. We will have showers and thunderstorms across Louisiana and into eastern Arkansas throughout the day on Thursday, but they're really not expected to be severe. By the time we get to Friday, there's really no weather concerns. And then on Saturday, we do have another small area this time and less of a concern of critical fire weather conditions for southern New Mexico into far west Texas. And then Sunday's our next weather system that we're really keeping an eye on for severe weather and heavy rain potential. A lot of uncertainty in the models as far as discrepancy, so we'll just leave it right there right now and just let you know that Sunday is our next system we're keeping an eye on. So for today, you see the precipitation forecast in the upper left. Really not expecting any heavy rain or flooding with this system. Could see some really isolated storms, as is always the case with any thunderstorm. But overall, heavy rain's not going to be a problem today. And then for the 5-day period, you do see Louisiana and Arkansas are going to get about an inch to inch and a half total, with the highest amounts over southeast Louisiana. And that's going to be about an inch and a half to 2 inches. It's going to be spread out for tomorrow and then the next system that's coming in this weekend, so really not expecting any widespread flooding with the storms over the next 5 days. Drought monitor, we'll get you a new one tomorrow, and space weather is very, very quiet for the next 3 days with no impacts to the region. That's all I've got unless there's any questions.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. If you have a question, you know what to do. In the meantime, we take a look at the events around the region this week and next week. And a list of national days for today. And National Near Miss Day.